So, Tyler Perry came out with a new movie, Divorce in the New Black. And me and my wife saw it. So it's a critical disaster though. With the 0%. I think this is his only movie that has got the dreaded 0%.
I don't even know I didn't know that was possible. You can get that. Oh, I get this.
Yeah. So I think so far it's with 10 reviews, but all of them panned the movie. They said it's his worst movie yet.
Dang.
And man. So did you get a chance to see the movie? It's on Amazon Prime.
No, I hadn't checked it out. I think maybe the last one I saw was like I don't know. It's been a minute since I watched a lot of type. I kind of fell off for him for a variety of different reasons.
Yeah.
One is, which I agree with a lot of his critiques, is that he typically shows black men in a lot of negative light. Like we're all we gotta be careful on YouTube. I'll say they show a lot of men that don't have a good track record towards women. I'll leave it at that to keep it YouTube friendly.
Okay.
So it's always like we're a drug dealer, we're cracked out. Of course, the most intelligent, successful men are always evil. They're always messing around on the women, stuff like that. So it just turned out to be more like a woman-centered. So for that reason, I kind of fell away from it. But
it's funny that you mentioned that because that's exactly what the movie was about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So pretty much, a woman is getting divorced from her husband. There's domestic violence in it.
Yeah.
She runs to a younger man who is like her superhero, and
gotcha.
I think they get together in the end of the movie. But man, it was pretty bad. It was pretty.
I'm about to ask you that. Yeah. So overall, you think it was one of his worst? What do you think?
Oh man.
Or just
I don't know about worst. I haven't seen all Tyler Perry movies. So real quick, I have been a Tyler Perry fan since 2005. I think that's when he came out with The Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Yeah.
Actually followed him with his plays back in the day.
Okay.
But because he's like the biggest Hollywood black producer out there, of all time. So I appreciate and respect his art. But a lot of his movies are very similar. And the one thing about Tyler Perry movies are, so as you guys know, he's very strict on the budget. So you guys probably have heard about bad wigs, bad acting. The one thing that really irks me about his movies are the scenes are so long. So usually a typical TV or movie scene is supposed to be 2 to 3 minutes. It bop, get your dialogue on, you move that character forward, and you move on to the next scene. Not with Tyler Perry movies. So with Tyler Perry movies, they could be sitting in the living room for 10 minutes going back and forth talking about the same topic.
You're actually right. A lot of filler material.
Is so long. Now again, he does this because it saves money, it saves time when you're filming. I think we were like 30 minutes in to the movie with me and my wife watching, and I think they were just on the third scene, and I had to pause the TV. I'm like, how much longer is there? Like,
get to the plot. What's
gonna happen?
Where's the action at?
But again, that's the typical Tyler Perry movie. I mean, he's been doing this for 20 years, so I don't think the man's gonna change. So sorry. Well, what's the last Tyler Perry movie you saw?
I think it was. I can't remember. It started with it was the one where like. But anyway, it's been a minute. It's been. I know the Diary of Black Woman. It was that one. It was one after where it was some kind of scandalous movie where like the woman, I think it was something about she carries a baby for another woman or something like that. I forgot the name of it, but it was some movie. It was a while back, but since then I kind of fell away from him from that point because it just, like you said, literally what you said something that was profound when you said it's almost like the movies are kind of like the same plot. I have noticed that it is kind of very similar. You've seen one, you kind of seen the same. Yeah.
He literally just changes out the actor. So this time around, as you guys can see, Megan Good is in the movie with Corey Hardwick. He's Tia Mowry's ex-husband. So again, you know, I mean, solid cast, but if you've seen one Tyler Perry movie, you've seen them all. Now, one good Tyler Perry movie I have seen, I don't know if you've seen this one, man, but it's the Why Did I Get Married? Now that is one of my favorite Tyler Perry movies.
Actually, I don't think I've seen that one.
I think Janet Jackson is in it.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen
Sharon
that one.
Leal, Tyler Perry's also in it. He acts in this one.
Gotcha.
Actually without a wig. He actually acts in the movie without a wig. He plays himself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because that was one of the complaints in I think the critiques was that the tone was off, acting was bad. I'm just so shocked that they got a 0. I never heard anybody getting a 0. I'm assuming maybe they have. I didn't know it goes that low. I thought, you know,
right. You got to at least get 5%, right?
It's 10%. Like 5%.
But 1 out of 10.
Yeah, you basically saying there's nothing good about the movie at all. That's horrible.
Horrible. It's it was rough. It was rough.
And I think he has a 4-movie deal.
Huh?
I think it was part of a 4-movie deal, so you got to do good.
Yeah, 4-movie deal with Prime. I think he has another deal with Netflix. I mean, everybody loves Tyler Perry. He does bring in the black audience like no one else. So I get it, and actually a lot of his movies go number one. But if you guys get a chance, you know, should I say watch the movie? I don't know. If you have watched it,
just because, like you said before, we, you know, him being one of the most, you know, kind of like, you know, he's done really well for himself. It just, I guess,
I think he's a millionaire now.
Since we got people in the comments that say things like we're very harsh on people, please support the film. Even though I'm not gonna watch it just based on what I heard, but
you have no intention.
We already kind of went on them. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.